Yes, guys, welcome back to another live stream on the channel. And because the other Man United one went so well, we're doing a part 2 for today. And again, it's still Man United, it's still the same thing. We're going to be going into another episode. And as you can tell by the title, it's episode 2 away days, which means we're going to be having a few away matches in today's game and in today's episode. So let's get on to Football Manager and check out the game. So, of course, last episode we played Fulham. We beat Fulham 1-0. It was a bit tight, definitely, and I think we were lucky to win. We had 17 shots, but Ramos, our new signer, left it very late with the goal in the 84th minute. And then we also brought in another player. Tarek Mitchell came into the club for £27 million. And then, we'll just move the camera in a bit so it's not as big so that we can see more of the stuff. We also had to let go of Luke Shaw. He was forcing his way out, and he wanted to explore his options at the end of his contract, which meant that we would have had to see him leave for free. So I thought I'd rather cash in on him than have to let him leave the club. So this episode we should have Tottenham, Brighton, Nottingham Forest, and deadline day in today's episode. We've got a home game against Forest last. Then we have 2 away games against Tottenham and Brighton, which are going to be difficult, which are going to be tricky. So we need to work hard for those games. Make the camera a bit smaller. There we go. So, press conference from last episode, just be positive in it. And Jadon Sancho will be out for today's episode because damaged kneecap, 3 to 4 weeks because of his injury against Tottenham Hotspur. So then, Tottenham are 9th, we're 4th. I think Tottenham drew their first game. Yes, they did. They drew with Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins with the opening goal, Bentancur levelling it up. So in 3 days' time, we have Tottenham Hotspur. And wow, did you see that? Sheffield United won, Liverpool 0. Brilliant from Sheffield United, and you can see Liverpool were in the relegation zone. And Sheffield United are in 7th spot. Arsenal are down in 15th. Tottenham are 11th. Chelsea are 10th. And Brighton and Bournemouth and Crystal Palace make the top 3. So the league's crazy. We've only had 1 game, so we need to be consistent, and we have to beat Tottenham Hotspur if we want to be in a race for the title. So we've got to be positive. Who do you want to win the league? I'm not going to comment. I don't like commenting on it. If you watch the Spurs one, I said the exact same thing. I don't like commenting on who I think is going to win the league, because then if I say we're going to win, they say I'm being cocky, and if I say that they're going to win, then they say that I'm not backing my team enough or as much. So then we're going to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Antonio Conte's men, and team-wise, I'm going to be making a few changes to the team. This is what the AI has recommended, or my assistant manager Van der Gaag has recommended, and I think that's a strong side. But I'm going to be honest, I'm going to stick with Maguire and Varane, because Harry Maguire was excellent last game. And I'm not saying that as a meme or a joke. He was just really, really good last game. As you can see, he got a 7 in that game. And Fred's going to come into the DM position, which means that Eriksen drops out to the bench because of fitness concerns. And yeah, let's get into the game. Let's beat Tottenham Hotspur and take 3 points back to Manchester. So, of course, Tottenham don't have a goalkeeper, so Fraser Forster's in goal. It's a very defensive side. Look how defensive that is. No real signings in that team. And then look at our team. It's a 4-2-3-1, just like Ten Hag plays. And quickly, just going to check if Tottenham Hotspur did actually make any signings. No, they did sell Lloris, but that's it. So let's get into today's game. Shout out to Clips XD10 today in the comments. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka's had to go off injured already early on, so Diogo Dalot is going to be coming onto the pitch. It's worrying because we've seen so many injuries. We've had 3 players have to leave the pitch in our first 2 games. But Harry Kane looks like he's got a little injury for Tottenham, which could be a positive for us. Davies. This is not looking good for us, but Dalot wins it back. Ramos. We could counter-attack here. Rashford. Can he play at defence splitting pass? Well, it's not defence splitting, it's attacking splitting, and it's won back by Spurs. Then Casemiro wins it back. Casemiro! 32 minutes in, and it's the big Brazilian Casemiro with the goal. I didn't think that he'd be the one scoring it. I thought he would have squared it, but he didn't in the end. Rashford's pass was poor, but Casemiro won it off Davies really, really, really well. And Forster should be doing better at his near post, but it's an excellent finish from Casemiro, and it's 1-0. Tottenham have been the better side, 5 shots, 2 on target, but we've got the only goal in the game. Fernandes, we need to get a second here, looking for Ramos, and that almost was. Anthony, he scores key goals in key games, but not the time to score yet. Fernandes, Casemiro, over to Rashford, but Porro heads it back to Forster, and this could end up being a Tottenham Hotspur highlight. As Forster goes along, Harry Kane still on the pitch. Casemiro keeps it alive for United as Fernandes slips in Rashford. Oh, that's excellent from Marcus Rashford. VAR, the referee's blown for offside. VAR are going to check it, and to be honest, I think that's a tight one, but I don't think Marcus Rashford was offside there, and it has been given. Quite rightly so. Casemiro and Varane do really well there in defence, and Fernandes, what a lovely ball. Ramos was offside, but Rashford wasn't, and it's 2-0 just before half-time. Tottenham 0, United 2. And that's half-time. So yeah, I'm really, really impressed with that first half. And look at that, Harry Kane's had to come off with Richarlison coming on. But that's something we didn't do against Fulham. We weren't clinical enough. Oh, injury. As Bruno Fernandes this time is having to come off and bring on Christian Eriksen, and he can play at Cam. But that's not the player you want to be seeing going off injured, especially after only 52 minutes. But Bruno's day is over, which is disappointing because he could have changed the game. I'm also going to take off Ramos and Anthony in a double substitution and bring on Martial and Garnacho. And that'll be it. So it's going to be a goal kick. David De Gea is going to be over it. Oh, no, a free kick, sorry, because it's offside. But there you go, the free kick. The subs are done. Waiting for the next highlight. Tottenham had 13 shots, 3 on target. We've had 11 shots with 5 on targets. We've been the dominant side. Casemiro's not looking fit. Have we got any more intervals? No, we don't. So he's just going to have to play out the rest of the game. Maguire's been good again. He's solid in defence, and it could be 2 clean sheets out of 2. Garnacho. Looking for Eriksen, but Bentancur wins it back. Fred. Casemiro. Good ball looking for Eriksen, but Davies clears. Kulusevski. Here come Tottenham on the counter-attack. Oh, it's a lovely ball to Son. This is not looking good. Heung-min Son. In on goal. Oh, that's not good. That one hurt on the counter-attack. Poor from Diogo Dalot. And it's poor from us defensively. And Tottenham maybe have a lifeline in this game. Not happy. And they've got a free kick. Son into the box. Off the post. Oh, my God. How is this still level? Malacia, 6.2. He's been rubbish today. Another set piece in. Davies off the bar. Romero off the other post. Just get rid of it. Oh, my God. Tottenham have been excellent in the second half, and they probably deserve to be level. Can we hang on to a 2-1 win at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? We can! Let's go! Man of the match went to Son. I don't care who got man of the match. I care about the result. And because of a convincing first half performance, we take all 3 points back to Manchester and we continue our title pursuit as we sit third now in the table. And this is how the Premier League looks after all teams have played 2 games. City smashed Chelsea for 4 as they move down to 16th. Arsenal lose 2 out of 2 as they drop points against Wolverhampton Wanderers, which moves them into 17th. And Burnley drop rock bottom with their 3-0 defeat to Fulham. So Bruno's out for 2 to 4 weeks. AWB's out for 4 to 10 days. So maybe We look for a right back on loan, none available. I think we have to bring in someone on loan to fix that right back position, just so that we can have. Well, Walker Peters is injured, so it won't be him. Gilberto, it could be the Ajax man that comes in on a loan to save the club. It's not ideal, but if we need him, he's there, and I'm really excited if we can get this deal done. If we had a future fee in there of maybe £10 million if he plays 30 games, okay, I can work with that. Done. Gilberto could be on his way to Manchester United, and that's definitely not the first name I would have thought of when someone said to me, bring in a right back. But there you go, it was a good win. But yeah, as the comments are saying, we're going to miss Bruno. It's a really important win. But as people are saying in the comments, we're going to miss Bruno. And I think, I've said that in my press conference, there you go, Buddy will miss Bruno. But we have to bring in a Cam online maybe. Or we rely on Van der Beek or Eriksen to step up into Cam. Ten Hag has these problems in real life. And maybe someone like Mason Mount. But look at the valuation. We can't afford that. And I don't think that's a realistic transfer. So I'm going to be looking at a youngster here from Genk and see. He's a youngster, so I don't know if it'll be easy to tempt him to Old Trafford for a year. I think they'd definitely be more interested in a permanent deal. Yeah, and there you go. I wouldn't have expected them to accept that offer. Alex Scott on a loan. That'd be pushing it. 9 million though. Nope. We're just going to remove all of that and that. We'll just put a loan offer in. I know that again just sounds really bad from a club like Man United to be looking to bring a 19-year-old in from Bristol City, but if you need to do it, we need to do it. And I'll put in a 15 million offer in. So again, it's just, I know, like the comments are saying, what is up with these injuries? I've got no idea. To be honest, I hate having injuries like this. And we're going to have to be looking for someone to fill the boots of Bruno Fernandes. If I can't find someone, it's not the end of the world, because I've got brilliant backup players. Pessina, could he be the next option? We've managed to tempt Gilberto away from another good European club. So maybe 30 games and a 15. There we go. Come on, we've got a Cam to come in for Bruno Fernandes. And again, Bruno's out for 2 to 4 weeks. So yeah, we're gonna be needing Pessina. And of course, we have the Champions League. The group stage draw is. We'll check that out. It is 31st. So we'll get that in this episode after all the games have been played. We will, like I said, wait for the draw. Press conference then, as we go to the Amex this time for an away day against Brighton, and I don't think Pessina and Gilberto will be in for this game. I don't think work permits and things like that you just seen there, will be coming through in time. But Teller's on loan to Forest. I'm happy with that. I'm not happy though that Wan-Bissaka and Fernandes are going to be missed, and we're not going to have a replacement. I know we've got Dalot and we've got Eriksen and Van der Beek, but I'd like a Pessina or someone in there. But it's not the end of the world if we cannot find someone. And yeah, there we go. No one in for this game. Fernandes has gone to Coventry on loan. And yeah, Wan-Bissaka's passed a fitness test, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Malacia out team. Yeah, Van der Beek maybe be moving to Cam. And I'm going to play. Let's play Martinez. See how he does, because he's not been the best. But De Gea is going to be wearing the armband today. We haven't got a captain on the pitch for the first time for a while. So we really need to beat Brighton. I think there are 3 points in this game if we can dig deep and find it. But you know, when you go to the Amex, it's a tricky place to go and get 3 points. So yeah, Brighton gets going in this game. Adam Webster brings it forward. Lallana. Webster. Veltman. March. Good from Casemiro, but that's one back. McAllister. Tricky. Mitchell's done well to keep up with him, and he's... Oh, that was good from McAllister. Welbeck! It's the worst possible start in this game. It really is. I can't believe this. Already, after 30 seconds, we're behind against Brighton. And it's Danny Welbeck, the 32-year-old. He was born in Manchester. He's Manc born and bred. And he scores against us in the first minute. We're off to the worst possible start in this game, and there's no other way of saying it. There you go. We're 22 minutes in, and we've dominated. They've had one shot in this whole game, and they're winning. So we must be doing something wrong, and we're missing the creativity of Bruno, and we're not really missing Wan-Bissaka. Martinez, what can he do? In the opposition box, he puts it across and looking for Ramos. It wasn't bad from Lica Martinez, to be fair. Varane, Eriksen, Ramos is offside there, but it was really poor anyway. That's the inconsistency of Gonzalo Ramos, and we haven't still got a consistent striker. 6.2 match rating from Ramos is really poor. He's not been the only bad player though. Varane's been poor, Rashford, Antony. We need a goal here just to go into half-time level. Van der Beek loses it to Caicedo, Estupiñán, Dunk, Sanchez, Moda, Webster, Joel Veltman, Solly March, Moda, Joel Veltman. Don't think we're going to be going into half-time level, and I think it could be 2-0 looking at how well Brighton are moving the ball. Martinez does well to intercept and finds Eriksen. We've got to keep the ball going forward. That's lovely from Eriksen. That's what we're missing for Bruno, but Eriksen can fill in there. Rashford, Mitchell, Van der Beek. Van der Beek! It's Donny van der Beek with the equaliser. It's the Dutchman, number 34, Donny van der Beek with the equaliser. Tyrick Mitchell does really well, but Eriksen's ball to Rashford is magnificent. And Rashford does well to find Mitchell. And it's a good first-time ball. Van der Beek, what a brilliant finish. Sanchez did not stand a chance. And it's 1-1 at half-time, and it's well-deserved. And it's Cam fill-in, Donny van der Beek, that maybe shows that we don't need Pessina. That's something that I'm definitely thinking about maybe cancelling. I know we need Gilberto in. So McAllister puts it in, and Casemiro can clear. Ferguson. That's brilliant from Martinez, and he's showing me why he should be playing every week as he wins that back to find Rashford. Rashford. He's running up the defenders. He's doing well. And it's a short pass to Eriksen. That's poor from Rashford, but Eriksen wins it back. Eriksen. He's not going to go solo. He's going to go out to Dalot. He's going to put a good cross in. He is looking for Van der Beek, but Webster can clear to March. Solly March. Goes back to Sanchez, and Ramos puts the pressure on, and Brighton are playing around with it at the back, and maybe they can't deal with this pressure. As Van der Beek wins it off them. Donny van der Beek. Oh, it's over the bar. And I think we're going to make our first changes of the game. Gonzalo Ramos is going to come off, and Anthony Martial is going to come on, and it's going to be Alejandro Garnacho for Antony. Again, Antony's been poor this game. It's a free kick for Varane. Fouls McAllister, and McAllister takes this free kick, and he can score these. McAllister, oh, brilliant from David De Gea. Excellent save from David De Gea. McAllister. It's a good ball in, but De Gea claims. That's excellent from the Spaniard. And can he get us move for United? No, he can't start a move. But we've got a corner now with Eriksen. He can put a good ball in. And it is a good ball. Varane! Off the bar! How has that not gone in? Rafa Varane comes so close to scoring his first goal this season. But Rashford has to anticipate that a lot more, better than he did. Pellistри's going to be coming on. And we're also going to be calling on Scott McTominay for the last few minutes. And it's not ideal substitutions, but with fitness and poor performances, we've had to make them. Got 20 minutes to go. We've had 12 shots with 4 on target. Brighton have had 11 and 4. Martinez with the foul, and he actually goes into the book. And McAllister has a second chance to score, and this looks like a goal. This has a goal written all over it, but David De Gea. Solid again from Alexis McAllister's free kick. Can we see 3 points again taken from the South Coast back to Old Trafford? Van der Beek and Varane. Oh, that was a heavy touch, and that was Rush. But Garnacho as well to nick it off Veltman. Is he going to find the pass? He's going to go alone. Garnacho. He should have played Pellistri and then made that run in. And it's saved by Sanchez. Dalot's going to come off. And we're going to see Malacia coming on after this free kick. Another free kick. I don't believe it. It's McAllister's shoots off the post. We're not going to bring Malacia on, actually. We're going to keep Dalot on. And we're going to bring on Victor Lindelof for Rafa Varane. 10 minutes to go. Still 1-1. Estupiñán. Welbeck. That's good from Van der Beek. That's solid, but it's the pass that Van der Beek's lacked this game. And you can see that the players are tired, but Brighton seem to be coming forward with energy and pace. As Lamptey, McTominay intercepts, but that's really poor. But Garnacho, he's solid there again. He's not been too bad since he's come on. Haven't seen Pellistri really get involved. Lindelof out to Dalot. Can he find Pellistri? No, he can find Dunk. Now it's Pellistri. And again, it's given away. Martial wins it back. Garnacho looking for Pellistri. Estupiñán flicks it onto Dalot. Dalot into the box. Van der Beek! He's done it again, Donny Van der Beek. We've come from behind, and it's the Dutchman again. Donny Van der Beek at the double. It's brilliant from Diogo Dalot to put that brilliant ball in. And it's brilliant from Donny Van der Beek. He's showing me why he should be in this team over Bruno. And can we wait till full time? We've got 30 seconds left. One last push up the pitch for Brighton as Dunk takes the free kick. He receives the ball again, looks for Buonanotte. He can quickly cut across the goal. He can as well, but Dalot can clear. Moda keeps it alive. We've got 10 seconds left. Webster. Yes, Ericsson wins it back. Can he play Martial? Anthony Martial to wrap it up. Anthony Martial. Full time, we've won the game. I don't know what Martial did there. But Donny Van der Beek, the hero, the saviour of Manchester United. And we take 3 points again on the road, but 2-1. And we are top of the league. We're the only team to win 3 out of 3. And it feels good for Manchester United. And what I'm going to do after this press conference is I'm going to cancel the Pessina loan, and I'm going to put full responsibility and trust into Donny Van der Beek in taking the performances forward over Bruno Fernandes while he's out injured. Gilberto is one I still want to come in. Alanga's one that I want to loan out. He's been listed for loan. He's wanted by Forest, but I've not had an official offer offered to me. We've got Forest next. And I hope Gilberto will be in for this game. It's another Old Trafford game. Van der Beek in the team of the week as well. Alanga loan offer from Forest. There we go. We can accept that. But yeah, I want Old Trafford fans to be behind us. I want United to be behind us, so that we can really push on and take 3 points against, let's face it, the worst team in the Premier League at the moment, as Telles moves out on loan to Forest and Gilberto moves in on loan to Manchester United. The Benfica right back, he's not shy and he's not afraid to put in a tackle, and he's not afraid of the Champions League either, with average rating of 7.4 in 2 Champions League games. And he's got a few caps for Brazil under 20s as well. So then press conference time, going to be positive, and I think we can register up Gilberto now. Yeah, we've got space, so he's going to be coming into the side. Sancho should be back next episode. Loan offer for Henderson with an option to buy if they win Serie A. I'm definitely accepting that, especially for £10 million on someone that speaks quite badly of Manchester United. So anyway, we're welcoming Steve Cooper's men to to Old Trafford from the City ground. We're not going to accept that loan offer for Van der Beek, which I think is a statement to show how much trust we have in Donny to step up. He's starting again. Gilberto's going to start. I'm going to bring in Anthony Martial I'm going to bring in Garnacho from the start and play Rashford up top. And the rest of the team looks the same apart from Gilberto and Garnacho. We'll give Gilberto number 4. Phil Jones' old number, but I think Gilberto will look good in that one. So then we walk out to Old Trafford in front of a big crowd. We've won all 3 of our games in the Premier League. Can we make it 4 out of 4? Varane. It's a good switch to Mitchell. He's kind of made that left-back spot his own lately. Mitchell. Looking for Garnacho, but Sergio Aurier wins it back. Felipe gives it back to Mitchell, who can put it in. Rashford off the post. Early chance to Manchester United. I think it took a nick either off Horvath, I think it is, in goal, or one of the defenders. Antony with the corner. Casemiro, but he can't get on the end of it. Antony, can he put the ball back in? I think he's offside, yeah. Solid start. Rashford came close, and it shows the qualities of Mitchell's crossing. And of course, Eriksen's not in the team, and it's Fred instead of Eriksen. Didn't mention that one earlier. Varane with the header. Garnacho takes it down. It's a good run from Garnacho. He can't do this on his own though. Can he put a ball into the box? He does with his weak foot, but Niakate can clear. Fred, Rashford, Gilberto into the box. Danilo can clear. Casemiro, Van der Beek, Fred to his Brazilian teammate Gilberto, Rashford, brilliant play from Manchester United. Offside flag has gone up though, and I think VAR are going to disallow this one. VAR are checking it, and it's been disallowed, but it shows the attacking play from the fullbacks, and it's Rashford with the goal that got disallowed, but it was good from Gilberto. I'm really happy with that from him. He's just gone into the book, but he shows his attacking run. He's done it more than Antony this game anyway. Richards, Lingard flicks it on, but Martinez, it's a solid header, and it's a smart header back to David De Gea, who's again wearing his black top. He's going to go long. No, he's not. He's going to roll out to Varane. That's good. That's what I like to see, building up the play. Gilberto. Running forward. He's good at crossing, and that's another good one in. And Mitchell's also good at crossing. That's why I brought those two. Garnacho. Gilberto. Into the box. Antony! Scores his first goal in the Premier League this season. Gilberto with the assist. The two Brazilians link up. Gilberto deserved an assist. He's worked really hard down that wing this game, and he's got what he deserves, and we've got what we've deserved. We've broken a deficit after 20 minutes. It's Manchester United 1, Nottingham Forest 0, and it's Antony on the score sheet for the first time this season. Garnacho goes into the book. Fred's picked up an injury, I think, because look at his health there. He seems to have regained a bit of it. So yeah, I think we'll keep him on. Van der Beek's been quiet this game, but he's still got a 6.8 half-time. It's only 1-0. We can't get ahead of ourselves because Forest had the qualities to go and score again. And look who's playing for Nottingham Forest. None other than Jesse Lingard. He made 149 appearances for Manchester United. Rashford's been quiet again in the Premier League, and I've not seen the Marcus Rashford from last season so far. As Felipe's header goes over the bar. That was close, and I'm going to have to take off Marcus Rashford. It's going to be the first change, and it's going to be Gonzalo Ramos on, and not Van der Beek, Fred is going to come off, and we're going to see the introduction of Scott McTominay. Two like-for-like changes and two clever changes. I don't think I've gone for anything different. I've just gone for the obvious two switches. The two that look the most tired. Mitchell. We need to get a second goal, and that's a good ball. It's brilliant. Garnacho. Van der Beek. Blocked. Ramos. Blocked by Van der Beek, I think it was in the end. And Nottingham Forest are in with Brennan Johnson. We've got to worry about defending at the other end, but he's offside. And he's just been subbed off as well. I think we've got to be looking at taking off Casemiro, Mitchell and Garnacho. I think they're going to be my final changes as Christian Eriksen's introduced to the pitch. Gilberto also off, and I'm going to be bringing on Diogo Dalot and Alejandro Garnacho off, and Anthony Martial coming on, and then we're going to switch. And we're going to keep that the same. Casemiro. And our clears, and here come the subs. I think we did 2 changes there. There we go. 3 changes. We've got 5 minutes to go. I'd love 2-0. So Eriksen puts in. Mitchell with the header, and it's a penalty. Aurier with the foul on Mitchell. Was it handball or was it a shove in the back? VAR are going to check. Jarrett Gillett is asking for VAR clarification, and it's been given. But the question is, who's going to take the penalty? Eriksen, I've decided, is going to be stepping over the ball and taking the pen. Christian Eriksen fires United into a 2-0 lead. The super sub has his first goal of the season for Manchester United, and it's Christian Eriksen with the goal. United 2, Forest 0, and surely that's 4 out of 4 this season in the Premier League. 4 minutes of added on time. I don't think there'll be any more highlights. And there's not. And it's a brilliant 2-0 win. We've had 21 shots on target. Just excellent. We've 2 points clear at the top. City are behind us. Gilberto was excellent on his debut, and I couldn't have asked for anything better from anyone in that game. Fred's out for 1 to 2 days. He'll be fine. Press conference, positive. And we'll do a Champions League draw. Then we'll do deadline day, Newcastle and Chelsea next episode, and a few more games too. Champions League draw in 4 days' time. We're going to unveil Gilberto the day after his brilliant game against Nottingham Forest. Another loan offer for Van der Beek, which we're going to turn down. I don't want Van der Beek to leave the club. He wants to ask me why. Yeah, I think that's fair. There we go. Van der Beek, he's not too happy, but I don't want to let him leave. Yeah, rejecting another loan offer from an Italian club, this time Napoli. Hope he doesn't have the same meeting with me. But yeah, here we go. We've got the draw, in a few days' time. We're going to be seeing who presents this because, to be honest, they're quite different people that present it. Old managers that maybe, like Ralph Hasenhüttl. I doubt he'll be hosting it. I'm guessing it's Zinedine Zidane. It normally is Zidane. And here we go. Who's going to be the... Look at that. There's the Champions League. And it's... Who? The Adelaide United old manager and the old Barcelona director. Never heard of them. But okay. So we are in pot 3, correct? No, pot 2, correct. Right then, let's start this draw in Group A. Dortmund, Barcelona, City, Feyenoord, Napoli, PSG, Porto and Bayern. We're in this pot. Shakhtar, please don't give us Barcelona, that's good. We can't get City. I wouldn't mind Feyenoord, but Arsenal take them. We don't get Napoli, but we get PSG in the group stage. Who joins us in Group F? PSV Eindhoven and Fenerbahce, AEK Athens. I would like Lyon. Okay, I'd like Karachai, Celtic. Okay, that's a tricky group. That's not as easy as I thought it probably would be. We've got PSV, who are currently 11th in the Eredivisie. We've got Celtic, who are currently 2nd in the Cinch Premiership. And we've got PSG, who are obviously, 2nd in Ligue 1. So, wow, what a brilliant draw that was. And we have PSG in our first game next episode. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like and subscribe because I enjoyed it, to be honest. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll have another one out tomorrow. And I'll see you guys then.